Hello YouTube. Not the whole YouTube, just those of you on YouTube who like guitar pedals. Maybe not because you play guitar, but maybe you like pedals. Maybe you like to hold them, turn the knobbies. Maybe you get a guitar pedal fetish. I have a guitar pedal fetish, most certainly. It's late, and I've been doing a lot of stuff for Jetter, but I'm still having fun because they're way cool. So, we're looking at the Jetter Jetdrive. Gotta give my props to my peeps. I don't even know what that means. My homies, which is Brad Jetter. First of all, thank you for making those pedals. They make me very happy. I've been doing this all week, 12 hours a day, and I'm still having fun. Every time I push the button, it's like, yeah, that's why I play guitar. And seriously, this is no bullshit. Hand to heart, swear to the flying spaghetti monster around Mars. Seriously, I'm having fun, and it's really reminding me of why I do this. I feel like my guitar playing has been getting better just because I play a Jetter. Just made that up, seriously. So, thanks to Jörg Böckel from Nuances, the German distribution, who was kind enough to say, hey, you do cool videos, so would you do some for me? And I'm very happy he did, because that's how I found out about Jetter pedals. So, we're looking at the Jetter Jetdrive. The, if you would, the gold standard and the red square, both are dual pedals, but they have a helium built in. The Jetdrive has 2 channels, but no helium. We also have the gold 45-100, there's a video for that. We also have the Vibe, which I'm really looking forward to making a video for you, and the Indigo Fuzz. So, this, by the way, is not the only Jetter Jetdrive dual overdrive video. There's one where you only hear a track, actually the Jetter song which we wrote, with a solo. Then you see us putting together the rhythm parts for that song in another track, and you can hear that track and play along with it in the Jetter Jetdrive Playalong. So you have a chance to just, noodle around in C major, very nice. So we're gonna go into the setup, which is PRS Modern Eagle 2. It's a Les Paul-y type of guitar, but it's got a rosewood neck made out of little Indian children. No, that's wrong. Indian rosewood, nothing with children. 5708s. Can switch them to single coil, which is a very nice single coil sound. Let me demonstrate. And that was you hearing the Laboga Alligator 50 Twin on clean. Going into Fender Hot Rod 50 cap down on the basement mic with the Sennheiser E606 mic, going to Universal Audio 710D preamp on channel 4 set to solid state, so no tube coloration will degrade the sound. But I could too. So see if I do this right here, I turn this up and then it's all tube. We have enough tube happening here. So no, we're not doing this. So Brad said, and I talked to him, I actually called him, I'm like, Brad, tell me about the Jetdrive, what's the deal? Because I said, I can't really discern, I can't tell apart the 2 individual channels. Are they voiced differently? He said, yes. Pete Thorne, is it Pete Thorne, who did a great video on it, also playing through a track. Thank you, Pete, for doing demos where you actually put it in context. And he used it as a boost. We're gonna do all that good stuff here too. And he also said, well, this one sounds like this one sounds like this. To be completely honest, on the exact same settings of all the knobs, I can't really hear a big difference of the 2 channels. It might be me, but if this is even the case, who cares? It gives you 2 amazing channels live. You just have 2 different settings, and then you put them both together, you stack them, and hell yeah! Lead sound. The Jetter lead sound for me is now the benchmark of where a lead sound should be. Yeah, sounds like I'm getting money for this. Actually, you know what? I don't even know. I do all these videos. I have no agreement with Nuances. I seriously don't. I said, send them to me. We'll talk later. I hope I can keep the pedals. Seriously. So, I'm gonna go into channel 8. or actually the green channel. Very neutral on that gain setting, not too much happening. Let's see if the lean and rich control will give us something. It does. As I said in the other videos, if you've seen them, what I really like about the lean rich control or the tone control on the Jetter pedals is the whole way, from all the way to the left to all the way to the right, is usable. So if your amp is very bright, go to the left, adjust it. If your amp is a little bit too dull, you can add some brightness, but it's never to where it gets way too dull and the high end is completely gone and sounds muffled, and it's never way too bright, even on the very brightest setting. Still fully usable with single coils. So I really think someone thought about what a control should be. I've got some pedals where only a tiny middle is usable, and then go all the way to the left, bullshit, all the way to the right, eek. What's the frickin' point? Gonna crank up the gain a bit. Exactly that setting. Let's try this and compare the two. Actually, the mids change. There's a little bit of a mid-nuck somewhere, like a little bit of a bell on the green channel that the blue channel doesn't have. It kind of moves lower from what I could hear. The difference is minute, but you know your stuff. You're a tone Nazi, aren't you? So the minutest detail will matter to you. So, moving on to with the green channel, cranking up the gain. Gets kind of a little bit fuzzy, a little bit dirty there. It really gives you the impression that you're in front of a cranked up amp that's really pushing the power amp tubes. It's great. It's dirt. It puts you right in front of the band, kind of. Rock and roll. Rock and roll! You know? So. I don't think I have to demo both channels. There's a tiny difference, but I'm going to show you what they can do together. Nice. Oh, this one. Oh, no! I'm going to try this again. Yes, I will. If you don't know this piece, it's called Seven Friends by Abby von Reininghaus. A mind-blowing guitar player. You can find it on YouTube. Go check out his performance where he plays through it. One of the most mind-blowing guitar performances I've ever seen. Tone, phrasing, melody. Abby, we learned a lot from you. All of us. Seriously. Lemmings from Campaign Like Clockwork.
Ding dong, the bitch is there. She died of an STD. And no one came to her funeral. They didn't matter
Rock'n'Roll. As we say in Germany, this Rock'n'Roll. You know? This is Rock'n'Roll. No, we don't say this. We actually say rock'n'roll. So anyway, the Jetter Jetdrive Dual Overdrive. Very versatile pedal. 2 individual channels. And stackable. You have a great lead sound. Oh, I almost forgot. Let's boost them fuckers. Gonna go to the La Boga. Follow me with your eyes. We're gonna boost La Boga. Pete Thorne did a very nice thing where he boosted his plexi, and it just sounded amazing. I don't know if I don't have a plexi. So anyway, nice amp anyway. So we're gonna use the green channel of the Jetdrive to boost it. There's no string! Channel. The cameraman is making humping gestures. Apparently the blue channel is something about porn. I don't know. I've never actually I don't do porn. No, I don't know. It gets dense, it gets really rich, like the sound wants to scream. But what I love about the Jetter pedals is the La Boga is still there. Can you hear this? It's still the same sound. It's not all of a sudden, well, let me push myself on you. That sounds dirty. You know what I mean? I will demonstrate again. Just a lot more dense and a lot more, you know? You know what I mean? Know what I'm saying? Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Not as good as a wink to a blind bat. Please tell me you got that. YouTube. Python? Come on.